Yes, just take a seat right there. Get very comfortable. And I trust that you found the place okay? Well, obviously, since you're here, I know sometimes people have trouble finding this place, but I'm glad you made it. And I do want to apologize for only having evening sessions available. There's just certain things in my personal life that I take care of during the day, so I'm only able to ever see clients at night. I hope that won't be an issue for you. Perfect. Well, it is so wonderful to meet you. My name is Becca, and please do call me Becca. Absolutely. Well, I know and understand that therapy can be a bit uncomfortable for some, especially if it's their first time going. It can be difficult to open up to someone else about your struggles and your personal life, but I hope that you will feel very comfortable with me. And if not, then maybe we're not a perfect fit, and there's nothing wrong with that. You see, that's why I don't charge for the first session. No, I like to think that I get something out of it too, you know. I really care and want to make sure that this chemistry is going to work for you, because at the end of the day, it's all about you and helping you. That is the only reason that I do this and see clients. Now tell me, and don't mind, I have my notebook here. It's part of my job to take notes, but rest assured, this is all confidential. No one will ever know anything that transpires here, anything that is said or done. No, no one will know a thing. So, tell me, have you ever been to therapy before? Have you even sought out counseling of some kind in the past? Or are you totally fresh and new to this sort of thing? And it's okay if you are. And also tell me, did you tell anyone else that you were going to go to therapy? Let me be even more specific than that. Did you tell anyone else that you were specifically coming here to see me this evening? No. Oh, good, good. What's that? Why is that good? I don't know. You know, I don't know quite why I said that, but I understand maybe why you felt maybe not ready to divulge to others that you were going to seek help. And there's no shame in that. Okay? I want you to understand that. But that's great. So, no one knows you're here. Okay. And speaking of which, would you say your relationship is with your family? Do you have friends, partner, anything? You know, people who would just miss you so dearly if you were to suddenly, I don't know, vanish without a trace. I see. Well, that's typical. We can work with that. Oh, don't mind me. Just taking notes here. So, tell me, in your own words, why are you here? Why have you come to see me, Becca? For therapy. Okay. Not such an unusual response. I do, especially with that, free first time visit, see so many clients, and a lot of them say similar things as to why they have come to therapy. And in your own life, right now, or maybe in the past and it's still troubling you, what do you think the main problem is? What really is bugging you? To put it more simply, really. And how does this problem issue affect your daily life, or does it not? Maybe it's just some of the time. Oh yes, I like to just jump right into things because, well, really, I'm here to assist you, but in all sincerity, most of the time, clients come because they think that I'm going to sit here and tell them how they can fix their lives. I would be the one to tell them exactly what they need to do to make their lives better. When in reality, I think most of the time, people like yourself, my other clients, they already know what would help. They already know in their mind what could potentially fix everything. They know already how to improve their lives, right? So, more it's my job to act as a non-biased party and maybe help you get to that point where you realize that you've known all along exactly what it is you need to do, or what the problem is, or whatever it might be. That's my job, and I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to see new clients all the time. Yeah. But again, how does that problem you were describing earlier, how would you say it affects your daily life? And should I be so bold as to ask you right away, do you have any idea what could make this problem go away or make your situation better? Do you think you already know the answer to that? Because it would save us a lot of time, just jump right to the end, but I get it. I do care, and it'll take as long as it takes. That's fine. Next question here. If you could change anything about your life, big or small, right now, what would it be? And in this hypothetical scenario, assume that you have all the means to make that change, whether in your own mind it's because there's a lack of money, a lack of opportunity, a lack of love, or anything like that. Assume you had in your mind what you needed to get you there. What would you change? Interesting. I want to challenge you for a moment, okay? So just bear with me here. What are 3 things right now in your current situation, with your current means, with your current whatever it might be? What are 3 things you could do today, maybe tomorrow, right? It's always, we'll start tomorrow. What are 3 things tomorrow that you could do to help you achieve that change, goal, whatever? Now really think, because I bet you can name 3 things. Maybe you don't want to do those 3 things, but you know of 3 things that could help you get closer to that goal, don't you? I can tell. Good. Now but a second. Third. Wonderful, wonderful. See, I think you understand my perspective. I think you get what I was saying earlier about the client usually knows what they need to do. And I'm just here to help you get to there, alright? But it's always the same things, really, with all of you, isn't it? Money, love, maybe even politics is what's got you down. But really, the main thing I see is time. There's not enough time. I'm running out of time. Time's moving so fast. Time is moving too slow. Time. I know. For you. Time is fleeting, is it not? Your life is finite. It is not infinite. It is finite. Tell me. How does that make you feel? Well, of course, that's the case for me too, right? I'm not immortal. What a silly thing. What a silly thought. Now, tell me, how does that make you feel? The idea that one day you will be no more. One day, everything will end. What does that feel like? It's almost as if I've forgotten myself. But what is that like for you? Again, all similar things others have said. That's fine, I understand. But even if time is fleeting and finite, there's still so much one can get done in the duration of a normal human life, right? What do they say? If you don't make it in your 20s, you can make it in your 30s. If you don't make it in your 30s, you can make it in your 40s. If you don't make it in your 40s, you can make it in your 50s, and so on and so on. It doesn't matter, right? You can accomplish anything at any point just because you reach a certain age or what have you. Doesn't mean that all hope is lost for you, okay? You can do anything at any point. You can change your life at any point. You control this story. You are the main character in your own life. People seem to forget that. Don't be a background character in your own life. Be the main character. Alright? Whatever that looks like. You don't have to be a superhero or, I don't know, to be the main character. All you have to be is you, and that's enough. You don't need to be extraordinary or a genius, even. You just have to be you. Be your true self. And don't let others try to change who you really are. Unless that's what you want, but it's much easier to live a life being your true self instead of pretending like you're someone else. It's freeing, it's powerful. It's so powerful. And others will sense it in you if you start being your true self. And you might say, well, they'll judge me, or I'll lose friends, others. But then they don't deserve your time. They don't deserve to know you. Remember, time is finite, and if they're not going to accept who you are and support you on that, they are not worth your time. Alright? They'll never be worth your time. You are too important for that, okay? So, remember that, please. And while we're on the subject of others, how do you think others, could be coworkers, family, friends, I don't know, people on the street, a complete stranger, how would they describe you? You can be honest, it's okay. Next, I'm going to ask you a very hard question. Well, it's hard for some people to answer, but I think you can do it. I believe in you. What do you like about yourself? You know, put all the negativity and self-doubt and criticism away for a minute and just tell me. Close your eyes if you must, but just tell me, what do you like? No, what do you love about yourself? And don't tell me nothing. I will not accept that. Perfect. Mm-hmm. See, doesn't it feel good to be kind to yourself? Doesn't it feel good to stop criticizing yourself and doubting whether you were even meant for this world at all? No. You belong in this world. You're perfect just as you are. Something you should consider telling yourself every now and again. It seems to help. Now, your childhood. No, we don't have too much more time here, this free session, but maybe we can just lightly graze the surface there. How was your childhood? Because it's often in our childhood that so much of us is shaped and formed, created. We really, well, our destinies, really our fate, who we're going to be, is so shaped from what occurs in our early years, right? So how was it for you? See, this is good. I like that you're opening up. I think we have a good connection here. I think that us working together is a good fit. What do you think? That's what I thought. That's what they all say. A certain way with people. It's hard not to like me, I guess. I kid, but I'm glad that you feel comfortable sharing so much with me, even on the first session. But before you depart for the evening, there is one exercise that I like to do. One exercise that I think it's a good way to end the session. Now, it does involve a little bit of light hypnosis. I know. Skeptics everywhere will say that there is no validity or usefulness or truth in it. But I think it can help. I think it can help. So, will you indulge me and just use a little light hypnosis to maybe help relax you and get maybe some of those repressed memories back to the surface? Perfect. No one has ever said no. Just the way it's supposed to be. I have this necklace here, and I'm going to swing it back and forth just like this. And I want you to follow the necklace with your eyes. And before, well, it really was so nice getting to know you a little, meeting you. So now, as you follow this with your eyes, just relax Everything is going to be okay. Relax, 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 relax. Relax, 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 relax. Remember, if something is free,